Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Welcome students to At-Tariqatu Nuraniyah. We are very happy to have finished the first lesson on the Arabic letters. Today is a special lesson on the makharij or the makhraj, which means the articulation or the home from which the letters sound is produced. As you can see, the letters, the lesson's title is Al-Huruf Al-Qaribatu Makhrajan, neighboring letters, roommates. What does that mean? That means letters that come from the same place, right? They share the same place, but there are some things that make them slightly different than other letters. So there are 9 groups of letters that come from similar places. Let's cover them inshallah. Bismillah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
So these are the groups of letters with the same makhraj. So let's cover group number 1. Let's say the letters together.
Fa, Waw, Ba, Mim.
Okay. What is similar between these letters? Well, their makhraj, their home, and that is they all come from the lips, right? Fa, use the teeth and the bottom lip. Fa. This one, use the lips. Wa, wa, wow. So the fa, use the teeth and the lip. Wow, you use both lips only. Wa, wa, wa. So we're going to be focusing a lot on the sounds in this lesson, right? So, f, fa, f, f. Make the sound. F, f, f. Right? This one. Wa, wa, wa.
Wow.
This one. B, b, b.
Ba, ba.
And this one. M, m, m.
Ma, ma, ma.
So, to produce the sounds of these letters, what we're going to do is we are going to place Hamza Fatha before the letter, right? Hamza Fatha, which is A. So we're going to take the A sound and we are going to apply that to each of these letters. So Fa, if you place the A before it, look, F. Say F.
F.
That's the sound. Wow. Ow.
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 Ba. Ab.
Ab.
Mim. So this is how we know the sound of each letter. So all of these come from the lips. Group number 2. Let's read it.
Da, da, dal, ta.
Okay. What's similar between these letters? They all come from front flat part of the tongue, right, which is called taraful lisan, against what? Against the root of the upper teeth. Against the roots of the upper teeth. Alhamdulillah. They come from the roots of the tongue against the roots of the upper teeth. So let's put the A sound before it. Fatah. At.
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 Ad.
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 Ta. At.
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 So this is how we know they come from the same place, same home, but there is of course differences between them, which we will get to later. Third group, let's pronounce them.
Tha, Zal, Va.
What's similar between them? Again, they're home. Let's put which is what? Where do they come from? Again, front flat part of the tongue against the tip or the edge of the upper teeth, right? So, tha, ath, dhal, adh, dha, adh. Same place. Group number 4. Let's pronounce them.
Jim, Shin, Ya.
Okay. They come from the middle of the tongue against the middle of the upper palate. So let's put Hamza before them, ab sound before them. Aj.
Aj,
You see, it touches. Aj.
Aj,
This one. Ash.
Ash,
It's tight. Yeah. Ay.
Ay,
Ay.
Ay.
It's much more easy. Group number 5. Let's pronounce them.
Ha, Ain,
Okay, where do they come from? They come from the middle of the throat, where the epiglottis moves back towards the back of the throat, right? And constricts the passing of the sound and the air, right? Let's put a before this. Ha, ah, ain, ah,
Ow,
ah.
Ow.
Okay. Group number 6. Let's pronounce them.
Kha, Ghain, Ghain,
Again, the ya sound. Do not produce the nasal sound.
Ghain,
Good. Ghai. Right, very good. Now, but where do they come from? They come from the top part of the throat, right? Where the root of the tongue raises against the uvula and produce a sound. So we have one. Kha. Let's put the a sound before it. Akh.
Akh,
Akh.
Akh,
Ghain. Agh.
Agh,
Agh.
Agh.
Very good. Group number 7. Let's pronounce the letters.
Lam, Noon, Ra,
Raise the back of the tongue. Make it heavy.
Ra,
Ra.
Ra.
Lam, Noon, and Ra. Right? They come from the same home with slight differences, and I will tell you what the differences are. They come from the front flat part of the tongue against the front part of the upper palate. Now, the front palate is between the teeth and the ridges. If you raise your tongue and touch the top, in the front we have ridges. So that front part portion, the small one, that's where these letters come from. So we have this letter. This comes from right after the teeth, right after the roots of the teeth, in a place called litha. And we say lam. Let's put a before it. Al.
Al,
You see, my tongue is right after the teeth. Al.
Al,
And you see Al.
Al,
The sound escapes on the sides. Al.
Al,
Noon. Let's put a before it. An.
An,
An.
An.
What happens is that the tongue moved up a bit, away from the roots of the teeth. An.
An,
An.
An.
And in the sides closed, the sound goes back and comes from the nose. An.
An.
And this one? Ra. Ar.
Ar,
Ar.
Ar,
Ar.
Ar.
Now I repeated it just to show the sound. Ar. You see, the tongue moved even further up from the noon even. So lam is closer to the teeth, noon a bit further away, ra more further away, right? And this one, ar.
Ar,
Ar.
Ar.
Right?
Yeah.
So that one, it is suspended against the upper palate. Let's move on to group number 8. Let's pronounce them.
Za, Sin, Sad,
Sad.
Sad.
Good. Where do they come from? They come from the tongue placed behind the bottom teeth. Right? Some scholars, they consider the tip of the tongue placed behind the bottom teeth, but the sound comes from between the tongue now and the empty space between the teeth and the tongue. As soon as you put the tongue behind and you close the teeth, there's this pocket, and that's where the sound is produced. Let's put a before it. Za, az,
Az,
az.
Az.
There's a lot of commotion, a lot of air, a lot of movement of air between the tongue and the teeth. Az,
Az.
Sin, as,
As.
Sad, as.
As.
Now, what's the difference between as and us? Well, the back of the tongue is raised, but the lips remain the same. As,
As.
us,
As.
And last group, Hamza and Ha. Sorry, go ahead.
Hamza, Ha.
Okay. Now, of course, they come from the bottom of the throat, where the vocals are. Now, Hamza, right? If you put Hamza before it, so we say so that what's happening in my vocals, the two tissues are constantly going against each other. A pause, a cutting sound, and the ha. So in this one, the vocals are far from each other. I mean, they're not far from each other, they're close to each other, but they're vibrating, and this heavy sound is created, the dense sound. Okay, so this is a group of letters, right? And this should teach you the makhraj, or the sounds of the letters properly. We'll see you in the next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.